Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be budgeting for my first paycheck of January 2020, and I will be using a paycheck kit from Romina Rosa, along with some thin washi from Simply Gilded. Alright, so let's get started. Just going to take this script for the header. It's just going to cover that. I think it's going to show a little bit, so let me just white out just the top part. All right. First paycheck budget script. All right. Let's take the income script. And the bills and expenses. All right, so as some of you may already know, I don't show my income. Maybe one day I will. Right now, I don't know. I just have a fear currently. Don't know why. Hopefully I'll get over it, just so I can be very open and transparent about my budget, because I feel like it would be easier in making these videos instead of having to remember what not to show or whatever. So while the fear is still there, I'm going to skip the income section, but one day hopefully I'll get over that, just so I can share everything. So going into bills and expenses, one thing I will mention is that my first payday was today, January 10th. Okay. So for my first expense, I was going to budget for my water bill that's due quarterly that I explained in my January budget video. Normally is due January, April, July, October, and at least that's how it was last year. But for some reason, when I received the bill, which I thought was kind of late, because I believe I received it this past Monday on the 6th, and it's usually due around the 9th, 10th, 11th, and it varies a few days because it's a quarterly bill. So when I received it on the 6th and looked at it, it was lower than what I expected, which is good, but the due date said February 4th. So I was like, February 4th? It's never due in February. So instead of calling them and verifying that there wasn't like a typo or whatever, because it's always due January, April, July, October, I decided to just accept what is. It says February 4th. So I will pay that with my February 7th paycheck. And although it will technically be 3 days late, I don't worry about when it's like 1 to 3 days late, because it's like, is it really late? No, when you get to like a week or two, then, or really 30 days for it to hit your credit, but I'm of course not playing that credit game, ruining your credit. So I'm just going to let it roll over to February's paychecks, just so I could do some more things with my money for January, because it's not a big deal. It's a quarterly bill, due every 3 months. It's due February 4th. I'll pay it on the 7th. Won't be a big deal. So when I do my weekly check-in, you'll see me remove that bill due sticker. All right, so first expense will be for my auto insurance. And the due date is 1/20/20. I budgeted $133.20, and this is an auto pay, so this will also be the exact or the actual amount of $133.20 with no variance. All right, so next is sinking funds. And I'm pulling that out today, January 10th, for the amount of $480. And that's exactly what I pulled out. So no variance. And then for my cash envelopes, I'm going to break this down because my sinking funds is broken down in my January 2020 sinking funds video. So if you wanted to see what sinking funds I contribute to for this $480 amount, please check that video out. And then for my sinking funds, I will share it in this video. So I pulled the cash out for that today, and it's to cover gas, groceries, household, and laundry. Okay, so for gas, I pulled out $200. For groceries, I pulled out $400, household $75, and laundry $50. For actuals, I'm not sure if I should just leave that blank for now, just to show what I actually used, you know, for the month when I do my monthly closeout. So I pulled out these actual amounts, but I'll just leave this blank for just to show how I did for the end of the year. I'm sorry, the end of the month, not the end of the year. Okay, so after that, I pull out my personal fund. And again, this is just money for me to do whatever I want with. So like fund money, blow money, whatever I want to use it for. And I gave myself $250. After that is, and lastly, is my debt snowball payment. Oop, that was ugly. My debt snowball payment, which I will be paying today as well. And stay tuned for that video. And I actually will share the amount that I'm paying today in my debt snowball payment video that I'll be coming up shortly. And this payment will be going towards my Great Lakes loan number 7. All right, so let's total up everything. So I am paying $133.20 plus $480 plus $725 is the total of the cash envelopes, plus $250 equals $1,588.20. So I'm just going to skip a few lines. And I won't write down a total until the end of the month. All right. So that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for my debt payment video coming up next, paying towards my student loan with Great Lakes. And please stay tuned for my cash envelope stuffing video, which is I will be stuffing my sinking funds and my cash envelopes. And then I will also be filming and posting my weekly 2 check-in, so stay tuned for that as well. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like, please hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and then I'll see you guys next time. Bye!